Well, anyway, tell us something about the harp here you're playing over there.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot more in this harp than I'm getting out of it, I tell you, folks. They are a very simple instrument to play, and if you'd like to make music, just get you an old harp and you really get something out of it. They have 3 octaves. You can play on the tenor, you can play in the middle octave, or the bass.
Well, could I ask you a question? Can you play all those 3 octaves at the same time and have them ringing at the same time?
Well, yes, you could do that.
Demonstrate that for us. I would say you almost got 3 instruments there in one. You have 36 strings, right?
Yes.
And when those 36 strings are ringing, I only got 6 are ringing here on this guitar. So really you got the bass octave, you've got the middle octave, you've got the high octave. Tenor, soprano, and bass we know is on there. And that's why the auto harp, I think, is such a beautiful instrument, because it furnishes the background almost for anything. And that's why it comes through so beautifully when it's ringing or behind the guitar. The guitar, as I said, only brings out some of the bass like this. Bass strings is something kind of rare in music today, and well, I guess they always have been, really, because the bass is more or less of a beat string, and doesn't very few people play out the melody in the bass octave like we were doing there then, because they usually either put something on it to make it higher, or they get a higher key or a higher octave on the guitar and play mostly on the fine string. Which we reversed it from the most people. We play on the bass strings, or at least I do, when I'm playing the guitar the most of the time. Now these bass will do the very same thing that the fine strings will do, except when you're down in the bass, and our instruments are more or less down about way down below natural pitch, natural C, and that accounts for, I would say, of the real bass we get out of the guitar, because it is run down lower than the ordinary person that's playing guitar, and it gives much more bass, almost unequaled, when you're playing the bass strings. Could we think of another we could play? What about Church in the Wildwood? Just a little. That's a little bit of it there. We'll lead it.
Church in the valley by the Wildwood, no lovelier place in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the vale. Oh, come to the church in the Wildwood. Church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the vale. On the clear Sabbath morning, to listen to the clear ringing bell. Its song so sweet they are calling, oh come to the church in the vale.
Oh, come, come, come,
Come to the church in the Wildwood. Oh, come to the church in the vale. No spot is so dear to my childhood as a little brown church in the vale.